What's up everyone, Fats here, coming at you with episode 2 of the Fatty FighterZ Training Series. In this episode I'm going to be giving you some tips on how to get through those early ranks and start climbing the ladder. Let's get started. Alright guys, now that we're in training mode, let's get started. The first thing I want to bring up is there's two very common tendencies of the lower ranks of what your opponent's going to do. They're going to super dash a lot because it's the fastest way to close the distance, and they think, I'm going to get you, that's the best way, I need to get in there. Second thing they do is they like to hit buttons, they don't like to block. So if you start hitting them, they're going to be like, ooh, it's my turn. He's going to mess up. Sometimes, yes, pushing buttons is a good thing, but all the time is not the answer. Sometimes, especially in this game, you're going to have to block. So the first thing we're going to go over is how do you even stop super dash? Your opponent just keeps freaking doing it. Like, what do? When you're in the air, it's a lot harder to punish. I've obviously been working on it, especially with 21, so I can get the timing. But it's really hard to punish. You really just kind of want to block afterward. But if you stay grounded, which is our first tip, you can easily punish these because a lot of higher advanced techniques, call in an assist to make your super dash safe. But in the earlier ranks, a lot of people really aren't doing that. Their timing is not going to be perfect. So if you just stay on the ground, 2H, just 2H the super dash, punishes it all the time. Not all the time. So if you're like late, you're going to get hit. But this is a very good thing to practice. And it is really good at the early ranks, getting used to punishing your opponent, just constantly dashing in, because that's what they're going to do. That's just, I've been through it. I was stuck at the lower ranks for a long time, and to be completely honest, yeah, super dash is one of the things that just pissed me off in this game to no end at the start, because it's like, it's so safe, everyone do it. Well, if you're jumping around all the time or super dashing back at them, it is kind of safe for them, because you're not in a position to punish it. So it's good to stay grounded in your neutral game, and you see them dashing a lot, boom, give them the old smackaroo, and you get full combo off of that. Alright, moving on, we have got the next tip, and that is going to be delays in your block strings. Now, if you watched my first video, you may have been practicing your strings with your characters, now you know the rule of 5 and what you can do. But in terms of the lower ranks, how you can use block strings effectively is to punish the tendencies that they have. And like I just explained, the tendency, they like to hit buttons, they don't like to block. So in our typical block string, we'll just keep it super simple. We don't even add a special at the end. We'll just do light, medium, heavy. Goku right now is set to counterattack when he feels a gap. So if you saw that was completely safe. If he wanted to hit a button, which he wants to, he can't do it. So what we are going to do to punish people who are like button happy, like, oh, I'm getting hit, but once he's done hitting me, I'm forced to block all this. Well, no. If you purposely leave a gap rather than just light, medium, heavy as fast as you can, try and leave like a gap. Especially it works in between your second light and your third medium. Or, once you get later in the combos, the hits have longer startup, so you can delay them and punish. So let's just give an example. I'm going to delay the 2M, so I'm going to go light, 2M, and I'm going to delay before the 2M. Let's see what happens. He tried to push a button, but because there was a gap, his button came out, but my tail shot right through the ground and got him. He had no chance. So just by leaving a gap, that can almost be a mix-up. If you notice your opponent is just trying to hit buttons whenever, all the time. Just whenever. So see, that time, I delayed it way too much. So it is a little bit of give and take on how you can test this. Just a quick review. We've gone through the training menu, but you go into enemy settings, set his guard to guard all, set the counterattack to light, and then just work on the timing. So you can even, like with a lot of characters, light, the second light you can leave a gap. See, he can't do it. So even if I do it to the heavy, that time I was too slow. I delayed it too much, so he actually got me. Now for the final tip of the video, guys, I'm going to be showing you how to get a Dragon Rush in your combos. We would do this in order to end our combos in super, or we can snap bar to our opponent into one of their other characters. Now it's as simple as just launching your opponent up, it's any hit really, and then after you do your Vanish, and the opponent just wallbang, you just do a Dragon Rush, and then bam, you get the Dragon Rush. Now if we had more meter, like I said, this would give a sliding knockdown, so we're able to do a super afterward. The other reason we would do this, say Goku's taking a beating right now, but his other two characters are full health. So he's going to snap out, or switch out I should say. But now we can switch to Goku and see all that blue health he's got? Now it's gone away. But the opponent's really not going to let you just run up to them and do it, so it's good to know how, if you get a hit, to get the snap. And again, if you have a lot of meter, you can burn an extra meter to guarantee your knockdown, in case you're not too confident in your combos, and you can end with supers. That's going to wrap things up, guys, for this episode of the Fatty FighterZ Training Series. I hope these tips can help you climb the ranks. Any feedback was definitely appreciated, so please let me know if I'm doing terrible or awesome, or you think this no quarantine facial hair thing going on is shitty, because I'm starting to kind of hate it, but it's whatever. Anyways, in terms of the future of the channel, the Kefla guide is in the works. I'm already discovering some new crazy things she can do with, and she's awesome. So again, like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch. I'll see you next video. Peace out.